I have to say, Mr. Speaker, it's not an easy task standing up to the Liberals day in and day out. Take this motion that we're debating today, for instance. We're only here because the Liberals have a lapdog in the NDP that does their every bidding. The government knows they can bring forward any outrageous measure, skirt any ethical law, break any democratic norm, and the NDP will wag their tails and bark on command. People used to have this mythical image of the NDP, the so-called conscience of Parliament. What a sorry lot these current NDP are, compared to Tommy Douglas, Ed Broadbent, Jack Layton, and Tom Mulcair. Mr. Speaker, Canadians are frightened by the anticipated increases in home heating costs, expected to rise anywhere from 30% to 100% this winter. Some may count on the NDP to deliver more than time on Twitter in such a crisis. Sadly, all they're getting are retweets of Liberal policy. In October, the Conservatives moved a motion to remove the carbon tax on home heating. What did the NDP do? They voted alongside their costly Liberal coalition partners to make heating even more expensive. Unfortunately, this pattern is all too familiar. We're seeing it firsthand today with the NDP support of the government's motion to end accountability and fast-track their legislation without scrutiny. They may pretend to be opposed on Twitter, but when it's time to face the music, they vote to prop up this corrupt government at every turn. Canadians simply cannot afford more inaction from the NDP. While the NDP continue to increase the cost of living, Conservatives will hold this government to account for their cruel tax hikes and wasteful spending. And when we form government, we will axe the carbon tax and cap government spending so Canadians can finally get ahead.